Okay, so I'm working again on this amazing image, and I've got my two layers. So I've got the layer of the forest and the layer of the woman on a black background. And let me show you a trick. And layer order matters for this. By the way, before we get started, this layer is currently locked. And to unlock it, all you have to do is click on background layer, double click on it, rename it layer 0, which is the default layer, and see the lock goes away. For later, that's going to matter. So I'm going to select layer 1. So that's my way of saying when this is highlighted in blue, that's what I'm working on. And I'm going to come up to normal. And when I click on that, I get a lot of options here. Let's try, and I happen to know this one's going to work the way I want it to. So I'm going to hit overlay, and wham. See what that did? It's pretty cool, huh? So it's pretty easy to quickly get a double exposure, especially when you have a sharp, high contrast image like this. And obviously, as you can see, depending on the specific blending mode that I use, I get some radically different results. And I would say and make the argument, it really just depends on the specific look you're going for. I really like the idea of blending them together. So overlay is my favorite. And sometimes it just gets funky, which again, in some ways that might be really cool, but for what I'm doing specifically, I'm just going to go with overlay. So just to show you, layer order matters. If I take layer 0 and I put it on top, well, this is a normal setting, so it's not blending with what's below it. But now if I change that to, like, say, lighten, you see I get different results. So I'm going to change this back to normal, too. So just be aware of that. So that's the first one you're going to do. Let's save this correctly. So I'm going to take this and maybe I need to just I'm going to bring this back up and see. Different layer order, different things happen. And I'm going to go ahead and make this an overlay again. Oops. I meant to do this. And I'm going to save this. So File, and I'm going to hit Save As, and I'm going to save it as a Photoshop document. And I'm going to make sure that this goes into the workgroup server in the correct place. So Art Solver Handout, and then go to your folder. In this case, I'm going to mine, going to a double exposure. And I'm going to call this Portrait on Black Final as a PSC. Okay, so save. Awesome.